Meowdy Earthlings, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I am Jaylene, aka the Space Mama, and I do tarot card readings, and this is one of them that you have happened upon. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for tuning in once again and for continuously supporting me. I appreciate you guys very much for always tuning in and supporting, so yeah. Before we get into it, I of course want to remind everyone to follow me on my social media accounts. I am not doing readings currently, so if you're interested in free card pulls or horoscopes, my Twitter and my Instagram are the places to go for that. With that, we're just going to go on with what the reading is today. The reading is what makes you attractive to a person, whoever it is that you're going to be asking about. And yeah, and I'm basically just going to hype you up and give you the tea. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys pals. Alright you guys, so these are your pals for today. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If none of these messages resonate with you, then that just means that it wasn't for you, and I hope you do find the right reader and the right messages you are looking for, and I hope you have a really great day. If you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause this video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, if you chose this pile or the hawk, then this is why this person finds you attractive. So with the hawk, I think this person sees you as someone who is very, like, what do you call this? Like someone who's very not from here. Like they think that it was either they were fated to meet you, or that you're not really just from here, you know what I mean? Like someone who, this could be a spiritual pile. You could also be an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because this is the air element here. But this is overall someone who is a messenger from the heavens and who is looked over by the above. So I'm not sure if they've seen that. You are the spiritual person and they've seen, for some of you guys, like somewhat of like a miracle happen, or like just something that that they couldn't explain. For some of you guys, I'm hearing or seeing like, you know, someone making like an intuitive what do you call this, an intuitive thought, and it kind of comes true. You know, it's kind of like you are this embodiment of spirituality, and they're kind of in very, they're in awe with you, to be quite honest. I don't think they've ever met anyone like you, and I think that you're very grounded as well. You're very connected to your lower chakras. You have a sense of like security with the root chakra, or the red here, with the oranges, that's sacral, that has to do with your sexuality, your desires, or your creativity. So you could be all of those things. You could also be very confident in your self-worth and who you are, with the yellow, or which correlates to the solar plexus. So this is all about the lower chakras, and I'm getting that you are pretty grounded for someone who is an air element, or an animal that is up in the sky. I'm also getting that you get to see things a lot of people don't. Like you are able to see things before they happen, like you just know, possibly not even intuitively, but like observant, like you've just observed certain things in your life before, and you kind of go off of that and learn from that. You're very aware is what it is. So let's find out a little bit more about what they find attractive about you. You have the Three of Hearts. You have the Empress. I'm not reading reversals today. You have the Two of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Letter. You have the Cross. And you have the Key. Sorry, these cards are kind of long, you know, so let me just, there we go. Um, there we go. Okay. You have the Fool. You have the Scribe. You have the Hermit. You have Yoga. You have Read. Dietary Change. And Reconciliation. All right. So just get this fixed here. All right, so, well, you're definitely this Empress. I feel like you are this whole package for this person. If this is like a love interest thing, that's probably, this is, they see you as a mother of their children, like they see you as a motherly kind of person. They kind of see a future with you too. Like they know that if they were to get with you, it'd be the real thing. And I think that with the Empress, you're also just really creative once again because it is the number 3, and that has to do with the creativity. You have the 3 of Hearts too, so you are someone who's very fun, someone who is, I don't know why I'm hearing like a rock for people. I'm getting for some of you guys can be popular too. Like a lot of people love to hang out with you, a lot of people like to have fun with you, and a lot of people love to go out drinking or just concerts, things like that. I think that for some of you guys, you could be the life of the party as well. I'm getting that you're also a really, really good friend. You know how to give equally in any connection or friendship, relationship. You are just that person who knows how to be there for other people, and that makes a lot of sense being the Empress. You also have the Ace of Wands, so you could be very spontaneous, or there's a part of you that is a little impulsive and it's sexy to them. You're down for anything, you're down for a new adventure. I think that you like to have a lot of fun, and that's kind of the basis of like what I'm getting from the tarot. I feel like connections are a really huge thing with you. I'm not really sure of like if a lot of people would want to come out and see you, but I am definitely getting that. With the Hermit here, I do see you as a person that knows how to be alone, though. You have that duality, and maybe that's why the Two of Cups is here, too. Maybe this just has to do with you. You have two sides of you. You have this fun party side, and then you have this spiritual leave me alone side. And I think this person just finds it really attractive how I feel like you're very unexpected. They don't really know what they're going to get with you, and it keeps them very excited or enticed with who you are. With the Fool here, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So this person thinks you're hilarious. They think that you're funny. They think that you're a great person to talk to. You give really, really great advice. And they also think that persevering knowledge and information. So you are also, very wise. Once again, you could be in school. For some reason, I heard really nice penmanship. But yeah, they just feel like you have a lot of information within you. You have a lot of spiritual information. And I feel like you also have, like, reading, like you're educated. You are going to school. So you're street smart and book smart. You have both. You have that balance within you. And for some of you guys, I feel like you kind of use humor as a way to face certain realities of you, and they find that really attractive because it's like they just, you're not so serious about it and you'd rather not let it get you down, and they see that you are trying to use a positive spin on it, using humor to make the light of a situation, even though it's harsh or terrible, or I feel like you also just like cheering people up. is what it is. So that's another thing that I'm getting. I'm getting that, yeah, you just know what to say with the letter here. A lot of people like to talk to you. Maybe they've seen how many people text you or how many people call you, and they kind of find that attractive. Like, they like the fact that there's a lot of people around you, because it makes them reassured that you are that good person, that you are that person that is just incredible, that everyone loves. And if everyone loves you, then, you know, that speaks for itself. You could have had an ending with this person, but you could have also just been through so much on your own, like, life, in your own life. And with the cross here, you could be very vulnerable about that, with the letter being right beside it and the key. I feel like you learn from your hardships. You talk about it, and you kind of learn what you need to learn instead of victimizing yourself. With the key, you kind of have an answer. You understand that there is going to be another opportunity when there is an ending. So you are this very positive person as well. You also do yoga, so you could be balancing your chakras right here, the meditation, or you stretch, or you do your exercises through yoga. With dietary change, they could see you as this person they like how you have this healthy lifestyle, or they just like the kind of foods that you like. Maybe you guys like have similar tastes, but I'm also getting this person might want to reconcile with you. So this is a person that's in your past. If you're asking about a love interest, I'm definitely getting love vibes from this, or relationship vibes. If not, then this is definitely just a person that you might have just stopped being friends with, or you haven't talked to in a minute. Someone you just haven't had contact with, and they kind of just want to speak to you. That's kind of coming up. I think that you're also just someone that they can never forget, though. That's why they want to reconcile or have this reunion. But if you haven't had a breakup with this person, then this person is just, they would know that you're kind of this unforgettable person. You're hard to forget. So what else do they find attractive about you? Taking a vacation physically or mentally. So they like how you take care of yourself. They also, maybe you have been on a vacation with them and they really had fun with you. Problems to be resolved. Yeah, you're the problem solver. You do seem to have all the answers, and I feel like a lot of people come up to you because you are very wise. You have a lot of experience up your belt, and I think that they would go, like, your friends, your family would go to you because you would have those answers. Family wishes come true. So I think that you're very family oriented, and you try to keep that intact. Family is very important to you, or at least, like, even if you're like friendship family. Yeah, advice from a friend. You are that person that gives the advice, like I was saying. Pleasure with a close friend. Yeah, you're that fun person that everyone wants to be around. I think everyone crowds around you, or everyone wants you to be there at the event. That's who you are. Position of authority. Yeah, a lot of people look up to you. That's why. Like, you're kind of the life of the party. You're the glue. You're not necessarily the life of the party. Maybe some of you are. But I'm getting for some of you guys, too, it's like you just keep everyone together. And without you, it's like a missing puzzle piece. And everyone's very lucky to have you in their life. This is a temporary situation if you are separated from this person. They do see that sometimes you could be a bit indecisive. They don't really know where your head is at because you are very, you have a lot of duality within you. You have two sides like I was talking about. And, let's see. Yeah, you're very exciting, and they kind of just want to have fun with you, and they want to talk to you. They also possibly want to ask for advice. Maybe this person is going through something. The with the last couple of cards here, it says, control your anger, you will be sorry. So they do find your anger quite attractive. I think that's the other part of you that you don't show. I think you show this bubbly, fun side, but then there is that serious side that a lot of people don't see. So it's just like, don't fuck with me. No one wants to get on your bad side. Changes in your life. So I feel like there's a lot of changes in your life, and even though there's changes, you kind of are going with it. And they see that you have changed a lot, you have grown a lot. And yeah, so this person definitely, I feel like, wants to talk to y'all. Maybe that would be coming up for y'all. But yeah, that is what they find attractive about you. Pile number 1, or the hawk pile. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. I appreciate all 3 very, very much. I love reading your comments, and I usually do reply. I love talking to you guys. Please don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts if you guys are interested in any pick cards or horoscopes. I am more active on there. Thank you for choosing me to be your reader once again. Pile 1, I'll be seeing you on the next one. Hi Pile 2s, or Pile Beaver, if you chose this pile. Let's find out what this person finds attractive about you. So you could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this beaver, it's one of my favorite energies because they are very thoughtful and loving and family oriented. They're very, very hardworking. They work all day. But they are also about family and togetherness, and they would do anything for them. But they would also do anything for anybody. They do think about others first too at times. And there's a lot of greens and yellows. So this is a lot of unconditional love. So you could be very generous and loving towards others. You're very compassionate. And you also have like the sense of confidence within you too. You know, I think that you could be that person who hypes other people up, or you could be that rock for other people. Maybe a lot of people come to you for emotional stuff, or when they want to talk about emotions, and I feel like it's going to be in a non-judgmental way. Yeah, with the colors, I'm definitely just getting you could be empowered of yourself. You empower yourself through love, or you empower other people through loving gestures or things like that. I'm also just getting emotionally understanding of others, and I think that makes you so approachable, being the beaver here. Also very cute. Hee hee. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more about what this person finds attractive. I'm not reading reversals today either. So you have the Queen of Lasers here. You have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the King of Planets. You have the Sun, the Anchor, the Crossroads, you have Warrior, Seeker, Gossip, Energy Healer, Write a Gratitude List, Connect with Nature, and Keep an Open Mind. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, I'm getting that you're a very honest and straightforward person. You could be somewhat transparent, but with Gossip here, it says awakens consideration for the feeling of others, honoring trust. Yeah, you're very trustworthy. Okay, so you're like the type of person, if you accidentally make a mistake, you're the type to just call yourself out on it. Like, you'll apologize for it because that's how honest you are. That's how you kind of show your love, is what I'm getting. That's how you show that you reciprocate towards other people, whether it's in a relationship or a friendship. It doesn't matter. Like, that's just how you show people that you care about them. It's through trust and being honest. You do make this really great partner. If you are asking about someone that you like, they definitely see you as a life partner, or someone that they have a lot of intimacy with, someone that they have a balance with, and someone that they possibly even love. There is that reciprocation here, so this person definitely sees you as a person that can really bring it together. But I do feel like you have some duality towards you as well, because you have this King of Planets where you're about your money, you're about your bag, and you're very grounded. So that's being mentioned again with the anchor here. You have a lot of abundance, and that could even be correlated with the sun too, because that has to do with happiness and abundance and having a lot of what it is that you have been manifesting, materializing. So I think that you are this very hard worker, you're very generous, and you love taking care of other people. And that kind of goes with the beaver here, right? That's kind of what I was saying. I do see that overall you are this very happy person, and that you're very grounded and you're very, very stable. However, there are parts of you that's very split. Once again, that's being there's like this two-facedness with the crossroads here when it's talking about somebody. So I'm not saying that you are two-faced. I think this is the duality that I was getting. Sometimes you do get different parts of you, and I feel like for the most part you are kind of this hard-working person, because it shows here as the beaver. But there is that part of you that is very honest and just would cut you off. You know, you cut through the bullshit. You call people out on their shit, and that's kind of what the other part of you that a lot of people don't see. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Yeah, you're not very egotistic. You are stoic. That's kind of what the Queen of Lasers is. They are someone who is more logical and less emotional. So yeah, you are very much a warrior. And it says, thirst for wisdom and truth everywhere they are. So there's a lot of truth here. There's a lot of, being transparent with others. You don't really have this ego because you're very secure in yourself. You have a sense of who you are, and you kind of stand your ground. You have a really huge boundary. A lot of you guys, this is giving like somewhat, no, probably not. Could be Daria, but not really. I feel like a bit more. No, it could be, because like earth signs are very like RBF. I could say that because I'm a Taurus. I've gotten a lot of beef with people because they think I'm mugging them, but I'm not. It's just my face and I look like a bitch. All right. So that could be one of those things for you too. They might like your RBF. They might like how serious you are, even though there's a lot of rainbows and sunshine around you. I think that you have a lot of healing energy. I think it's because of so much of how like honest you are and how much you don't bullshit and how authentic you are. Your energy is just clean. Like your aura, it's nice to be around because you know that it's honest, it's not being forced, it's not a mask. I do think that you have the spiritual sense in you where you connect with nature. Maybe you need some time away from people in order to recuperate, or try to just, maybe you like going on hikes too. You are very objective. That makes a lot of sense, being the Queen of Lasers or the Queen of Swords, because yeah, like you're aware that things can change in life. You might have a philosophical way of looking at life, and you have like a different perspective than everybody else. And with the right gratitude list here, I'm definitely seeing that you have a lot of gratitude to your friends, to your family. Maybe that's why you are so loving. You're like this very bright kind of energy towards your friends and family, or whoever it is that you love. And I think that they do see this as an attractive trait because you don't just take advantage of people. You know, you're grateful and fully aware of reciprocating energy with people, you know? So I think that sometimes you even send messages to your friends about saying how great they are, or like of supportive words of affirmation to your friends or the people that you care about. But yeah. What else do they find attractive about you, Beaver? Feeling tied down or frustrated. I feel like you show that, you know, snappy part of yourself when you're frustrated or feeling tied down, you know. I do think that you are open with your sorrows as well. Maybe that's what you have talked about with people. And you try not to, again, the warrior, where you are the stoic warrior that keeps fighting regardless of how hurt or how many endeavors they have faced. It says work, achievement, success. Yeah, you're very hardworking too. King of Planets, you have probably achieved a lot of success in your life because you have this sense of like you like to take care of other people. So it's like you have to have that kind of stability within yourself at times. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, you're very family oriented. You spend time with them, I'm feeling. And I think you're emotionally secure as well, because if you have this great personal sorrow and you kind of are stoic, but you're aware of like what you've been through in your life, you just try not to let it get you down. That's kind of who you are here. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Maybe they've seen you like go through something before. Beaver. This is interesting. I think they've seen your struggle with success. You know, like the ways of like trying to manifest something and the ups and downs of it, you know. But you're still grateful no matter if you get like pushed down or whatever. Like it doesn't change anything. It's like you don't let your hardships change you or make you bitter. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah. Highly spiritual person. Very aware. What else do they find attractive about you? Yeah, you will defend yourself when things aren't right. When people are lying, when you see bullshit, you're going to say something. You don't care if you rock the boat. I love that energy. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, a lot of people see a lot of your success, and it's because they see you planning it. They see you hustling and bustling, and they see that even though that sometimes it doesn't work out or you're feeling frustrated, you still are loving, you still are focused on your other successes. You know, you don't try to let it get you down. Time to go out and have fun. I do think that you have a lot of fun as well with people. Maybe that's what keep an open mind is. You're like around the dating pool and, you know, you're socializing and like connecting and whatnot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Ooh, so you have the 2 gossip cards here. So I don't know if this person sees that you gossip about people, or maybe you gossip to them in front of their face because of how honest you are. Like what you would say behind their back, you would say to their face, kind of thing. Yeah, I think they'll say they might gossip. You might gossip. They see that you might gossip about like people or what is up with them, but you'll say it to their face too. You don't care. So you're not this fake person, and that's what's really attractive to you, attractive about you. You're very trustworthy, And it's like in a family sense too. I feel like you could be like in a group full of people, and you know, a lot of people just look up to you and just see your endurance regardless of what happens. So yeah, that is what they find attractive about you. Pal Beaver, or Pal number 2, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. I appreciate all, and I appreciate you guys' comments. I do love reading them a lot. And don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts if you guys like free card pulls or pick a cards. And thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader once again. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 3s. If you chose this pal, let's find out what this person finds attractive about you. Okay, so if you chose a swan, you could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But the swan usually talks about a mirroring effect. So this person could see a lot of things that are similar between you guys, like, or there could be two parts of you that they've seen, but I do think that for some of you guys, they could sense that you are projecting a different personality or some sort. But I'm getting that you guys can have a lot of common with the person that you are talking about, and they kind of see that. But the swan talks about creativity. It talks about poetry, being a songwriter, releasing your creative kind of ideas and thoughts through that sense. But I'm also getting that you could just be a natural speaker, or you're a really great person to talk to, you're emotionally understanding. There's a lot of blues here, so you could like to talk. Maybe you're very honest and compassionate with your words. The way that you talk to people is very like in a soft, and you know, you treat and talk to people in a very delicate manner. There's a little bit of yellow here, so there could be a sense of like, you knowing your worth, very in touch with your solar plexus chakra, of knowing who you are, having a sense of who you are, and maybe that's why that swan is here, because they kind of show who they are through their writing, through their journaling, or through that kind of creative outlet. This person could also want to talk to you overall, is what I'm sensing. But, yeah, let's see a little bit more. Let's find out a little bit more. You have the Hanged Man, 6 of Planets, the 10 of Rockets, the 4 of Comets, the Star, the Heart, the Tower, Mother, Gambler, Martyr, School. Within, connect with your womb. Do some research. It is safe for you to love. Okay. So you could be heavy Pisces, because a lot of Pisceans I know have an artistic outlet, but also they run very deep. And you have the Hanged Man here, being Neptune. Neptune rules Pisces, and they're all about illusions and having this dreaminess to them. So that could be you. I'm also getting that you're really good at seeing both sides of the story, though, or both sides of the situation before making a choice. You could just overall be this person who stays out of it. You don't really get into the drama. You don't put your energy into that stuff. You could be a mother. Maybe that's why you don't got the time. You got some babies to take care of. Or maybe you just have motherly instincts, or you're just very mature for your age, to the point that you don't really succumb to that kind of stupid stuff, of like drama or whatever. I do see that you're very balanced within yourself. You love to give, and you're able to receive as well, so you have that equal give and take in your connections. That's how you like your connections to be, because you understand that things have to be equal. And I do think that you have gone through a lot of, I do think that you express yourself with a ton of rockets, either maybe an angry way at times, like you might snap or something with the tower here. That kind of talks about, standing your ground and finally saying what it is that you need to say. The Ten of Rockets is more like very passionate though, and with the Tower, it's more about putting up boundaries. But yeah, the Ten of Rockets overall could be sexually attractive as well. You might get a lot of people excited with your dreamy, seductive kind of energy that I'm getting here with the water. You might have a mysteriousness to you. I'm also getting that you don't let a lot of people in with the Four of Cups. You see there's a lot of opportunities being brought to this person, but you don't even want to look. This person's also closing their eyes. So it seems to me that you're not really interested in what other people are doing or what other people have. You're very secure in yourself. Maybe that's what the Tower is too. The Tower is also about having self-confidence and having your own foundation, not tearing anyone else down. So that makes a lot of sense too. I'm seeing that you are very intuitive with the Star. You follow your heart, you follow where you feel like you need to be, and you do it with a lot of passion. You do it with a lot of love for you or for anyone else too. You just do everything with love and confidence, and you follow your intuition to wherever it may lead you. So yeah, again, you're very nurturing, very patient. You have a lot of unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of creative ideas too, though. I think that it says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. See, that's what it is here. Intuition. You're following your heart. You're confident in that, and that's being clarified again with the Lenormand deck and here. And it says learning the transcendent nature of service of oneself or a cause. Yeah, like I do definitely feel that because you have that equal give and take, you understand learning to transcend nature of service. Yeah, you service others and you service yourself. Service yourself. Yeah, like I think that you just know how to love yourself, but you also know how to love others out there. Like it's not just about you. You're fully aware of what others have. Like you care about others, but you're not always paying attention because you have your own stuff. You have a really great balance of like doing that. Both these cards have to indicate with education and school. So I'm thinking that maybe some of you are either back at school, some of you are still in school. And I think that you do your research before maybe speaking up on certain issues or knowing both sides of the story like I was talking about. I'm also getting that you're just very maybe a bookworm, like you like to read. It says connect with your womb. So you could be you could identify as female or someone that has a womb, and if you have that, then they do really see your femininity. If you do not have a womb, then this is just you being a really you're very connected to your femininity, or you either respect women's issues or you're aware of women's issues. If you are a woman too, though, you could be aware of those things as well. So either way, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive. Yeah, see, give and receive. That's being highlighted again, probably the third time now. And it's opening your heart. It is safe for you to love. So it's like you are just a free spirit. You are a free kind of lover. You go wherever your heart leads you, is what I'm getting. But you're also just this very mature energy who loves to take care of other people. So yeah, that's very... Let's see a little bit more. This one. It's attractive. Makes them attractive. You will receive a gift. I feel like you're really good at giving gifts, or a lot of people admire you and give you a lot of gifts. Too much concern with sexual matters. Ooh, you're very sexual. Like, they just know, like, a lot of people are sexually attracted to you, and it could be you yourself who's actually pretty sexual. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, I was talking about, like, staying out of it, and that's kind of where it is right now. That's being said once again. And it says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, you have just grown quite a lot. I feel like a lot of you guys are working on either your money or what y'all have going on. But yeah, they do see that you have grown pretty abundant. Financial pinch. I think that when there is a financial pinch, you kind of try to find a way to rebuild your wealth. You're like, no, I'm getting out of the situation. I'm going to increase my wealth. And that's where the Six of Planets comes from. So I think that whenever you have issues with money, you've always just find a way out of it. And they like that because that means you could be resourceful, or you're quick on your feet. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Yeah, you have a lot of peace. You have a lot of strength. And I think that that's kind of helped you through success. The peace that you have in your life, because you make sure that you have that with the Hangman. And you will put your foot down if it is being crossed with the Tower. You are able to achieve a lot of what you want in life because no one's stopping you or no one's getting in the way, you know, like you're just very careful with who you let in. You're very romantic. So I'm getting heavy Pisces once again. Very romantic person, very dreamy. It's either that or this person is feeling romantic about you. You should accept valid criticism. Yeah, you accept valid criticism. You're very open to receiving feedback from people. That's where the Six of Pentacles comes from too. You know, you kind of understand that in order to have a very stable relationship of any sort on all levels, you have to accept criticism and understand that you're not always going to make people happy and that you also possibly need to grow and change as well. So it's important to listen. A short journey. A short journey. I think that you and this person might have had a short journey. Like, you might be asking about someone who you don't really talk to anymore. And they feel like whatever you guys had was cut short. Maybe it was a sexual friends with benefits kind of thing. Danger, especially in money matters. So there is like some stuff with money here, and maybe it was like a short journey where you had a financial pinch and you kind of worked your way up through it and got out of that situation. So they saw that strength within you and that resourcefulness where you were able to find a solution for what your problem was. And I think that was another thing that made you really attracted to this person. So yeah, that is your reading, pile 3 or pile Swan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below if you'd like. I appreciate all 3 very much. Don't forget to follow my social media accounts if you're interested in free card pulls or horoscopes. And yeah, thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader. That's all I have. I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, pile 4, if you chose this pile, or the Cobra. Let's find out what this person why did I say it like that? What does this person find attractive about you? So you have the Cobra, which is a fire element. You could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But the Cobra has to do with the inner teacher or being a student of life. So you could be this very spiritual person. You could be, snakes to me are also about rebirth and femininity sometimes. So you could be in touch with your intuitive side as well. I'm seeing that with the reds, you could be very secure, you could be very rooted, grounded. With the oranges here, you could be creative, very sexual or expressive. Lots of pinks. So you could also be very loving, and there's that side of you too. You could sting, but you're also, there's a softness down here. You see how it like tones down here? It's really interesting. Like it just gets more intense as it goes up. So yeah, like I think that's how you are. You kind of are this sweet pink kind of energy, but then it can grow into like, I don't know, your inner fire, your anger, your passion. Yeah, the Cobra is just very wise, and they're very still as well. You know, they kind of are very observant people. So let's find out a bit more. You have the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, Fish, the Rider, the Tree, Child Magical, Child Divine, Hedonist, Artist, Nourish Your Temple, Let Go, and Worth Waiting For. Okay, so you're very go with the flow. Yeah, because I mean, the Cobra kind of just like is very still, like I was saying, it pauses. And I think that because the Cobra pauses, you are this person that kind of lets things. You're not like a person that would instigate so much. You know, like you wouldn't instigate drama, or you wouldn't. You're not so much passive though. That's not really what I'm getting, because you do have the Ace of Swords here. You know, you are willing to say your truth. You are not afraid to speak up. So it's like, I'm getting that it could be that you don't necessarily hold on to what's happened in the past with that. I don't know why this is just really the first thing that I've got here, but I was definitely just... This one too, this angel is just watching this bird. She's not going to do anything to control that bird. It's just going to kind of take it in more of like a visual sense, or like an experience sense. So it does really go through like the child here. You could be very young. I'm getting a lot of indication of children here. So you could be very childlike, or you just have a very youthful look to you. Like you could be a little bit older than everyone that you know and your friends or your family. Maybe like you're the oldest one, but everyone always either thinks like you're the youngest or like you're the middle. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have that youthful childlike energy to you, but you have a lot of wisdom. It's crazy. Like, the Hierophant is someone who everyone confides in. The Hierophant's purpose was that it knew everyone's secrets, it kept everyone's rules. Like, it was a very traditional person, though. Like, they would also confide in the king. The king listens to the Hierophant because of how wise they are. And having all the answers, they have spiritual answers, but they also had the tea of the town, because of through confession, right? So you have a lot of answers to you. You are ever growing and ever learning. And I think that with the changes that you go through, you pick up on every lesson. And if it's like it happens again, you're like, oh, I've been through that, And however, it's like really great. You have like this very spontaneous and fun, carefree energy with the Page of Wands here. And I also heard friendly when I was laying these cards out. A lot of people find you friendly. A lot of people think that you're cute. A lot of people want to hang out with you, want to reach out to you. A lot of people miss you, you are like very loving, or like your energy is just very soft, and a lot of people, you kind of just radiate, is what I'm getting. With the Fish here, I think that you could be very abundant. This is about prosperity. It's about having a lot of money. So you could have a really great job. And with the Rider here, it could be a job that has to do with you going around to places, traveling, or the Rider has to do with delivering some sort of message. So you could be a person that talks to a lot of customers in your job, but the Rider is also just someone who is not afraid to move forward or move on. With the Tree here, it's also about maturity. It's also about learning your lessons. So that's just kind of being highlighted once again. With the Child's Magical, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Yeah, you have a very positive attitude towards you because you're aware that even if things hits the fucking fan, like everything's gonna be good. Because you've literally just learned from everything in your life, and you understand that things always hit the fan, but they always come back up. Innocence, purity, redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Yeah, you're very connected. They see that, and it radiates around you, like that aura. Like that's what I was kind of getting earlier, where it's like this energy of like people just want to be around you because this is what they feel. Whatever's going on around there. It says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Yeah, but you love yourself. Again, like people don't get it twisted. People might get it twisted, but like they should not. Because I feel like you treat yourself well with Nourish Your Temple too, so you celebrate yourself. You love yourself. You have a lot of stability within yourself. I feel like you're not the type of person to like you're not the type of person to tear people down. Like this is just all positive here. Like I feel like you spread that positivity too. You reach out and you spread your kindness towards other people. I do think that you could be very artistic as well, whether it be painting, drawing, spray painting, pottery, anything like that. They find it really great. You could also be a performance artist too, so movement could be a thing because this kid is like kind of sprung around here. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work at your life. Yeah, like, I think you're not in a rush. You're not forceful with things. I was talking about that go with the flow thing earlier. Yeah, like, let go, worth waiting for. It could be you're that person that got away from them too, is what I'm getting. And they let you go, or, you know, if you love something, set them free, but they're waiting for you, I think. That's a message for you. But, yeah, what I was trying to say was that you kind of are, you don't like control the things around you. You just let them be. You're very, which is like very unconditional love. That's exactly what it is. Electric Feel just started playing, so that can mean something. Period of prosperity and abundance. You're on the road to success. Period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Yeah, you know, you possibly went through a lot, but you have your abundance now, though. So you have prosperity and abundance being highlighted again. You're on the road to success. Yeah, you're balling. You got your bag. You have been through them frustrating like lessons, but you've overcame them, possibly in December, possibly not. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You have a lot of honor and respect that comes to you, which makes a lot of sense because you're a boss-ass bitch. I wouldn't expect less. I'm also getting that new creative ideas, new adventures, and fresh start. Yeah, like a lot of people love to know what you're up to. I think that because there's a lot of childlike energy here, you might start a lot of new things. You have a lot of ideas here. A lot of people love to hear them. And a lot of people respect it because I think you think outside the box. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yeah, I think that you have great friends. This person finds it attractive that you have friends of the same sex, or this is a person of the same sex, but like a friend of same sex. But if this is a person that, you know, you see as a romantic, they like that because it kind of reassures them that you are this good person, you know, like you have a lot of friendships, and that means that you could keep friendships because you're a good friend, and that means that they can rely on you. This is a spiritual love. This is deep. Like, this is something, it's like mind, body, and soul connected. Protection from a powerful friend. Yeah, you're very protective of your friends. And that's what I feel like the Cobra was, where it goes like, you're very sweet, but you'll rise up and like snap. And I think that's kind of where it comes from. You're very protective of your friends. And I think that's kind of what I was trying to get at earlier with the Ace of Swords, where it's like, you're very kind, you're very nice, but then you have this Cobra. Do you understand how intimidating a Cobra is? They will kill you. I don't necessarily know, actually. I haven't watched Animal Planet in a minute, but like, they'll fuck you up. They're predators. So it's like, the contrast of what it goes on here tells me different. Like, you kind of have this childlike energy to you, but it's just like, do not fuck with me because I am protective. But you could be also a Taurus, a Taurus or a Gemini, or this month of May is significant for you. Getting together with friends, so you could be getting together with friends and getting over obstacles. So that's good. Or they just see you as a person that gets with friends all the time, and you got over your obstacles, your frustrations, and whatnot. So yeah, that is the reading for you, Cobra, or the pile number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment down below, or subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys very much. Don't forget to follow my social media accounts at Space Mama, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Hi, pile number 5, if you chose this pile. Let's find out what this person finds attractive about you. So you have fire ant, and this is the element of fire. So you could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but you don't have to be. It's interesting though, because the fire ant is all about, to be honest, this is something you might not want to hear, but this is all about like gossiping and being angry about stuff in the past and still being hurt by it. And it's like letting that anger fester. So your temper could be something that is really attractive. But everyone or this person knows that the anger comes from a place of sensitivity, and it's like kind of like this front almost, where it's like you're really hurt about something and you'll pop off about something and you'll keep going and egging it on, but they know it's because you're hurt by it. Like you have that kind of personality where you pretend, where you act angry or you behave that way because you are actually like jealous or like upset about something that they did that really hurt your feelings and you don't want to admit it. That's the kind of energy that you give off to this person. Yeah, you could also be really confident within yourself with the yellows here. Or you have like a strong sense of having boundaries. Yeah. Because you see like it's just ripples. Like there's like a circle and then a circle of ants again. So there you could be very guarded as well. Maybe they find it attractive that you guard yourself through anger, you know? I'm not reading reversals today either, so. You have 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Mountains, Bear, the House, Exorcist, Rescuer, Thief, Music, Very Soon. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Who do you need to forgive? Dream Journal. And Very Soon. I do get that this person sees that you're very hardworking and they find that very attractive. You know, like you put in a lot of energy and work into projects, relationships, anything that you care about. You know, you're not the type of person to waste your time on things you don't care about. So you understand that time is something that you give towards other people. I do think that you are always working on yourself and working because freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. See, like you kind of are, oh, this one too, hold on. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Yeah, you could be showing your love in that sense. And that's how you put effort into your relationships. But also this is how you work on yourself with freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. I think that you're also just a very emotional person with the Ace of Cups here. I think that you're you could think upon emotion sometimes because the Ace of Cups is like a sprout of like emotions coming out of nowhere, kind of overwhelming. But overall, I do see that you're a very loving person and they see that. They could see you as this new love, and that's what makes you so attractive to them. They also see that you're very successful, or a lot of people like you, or a lot of people crowd around you or recognize you. You could be seem popular to this person because they see like a lot of people praising you or crowding around you or telling you how great you look or how well you're doing or how proud they are of you. And they see that you're this type of person that sees both sides very clearly, and you kind of this is about being more relaxed and staying out of things. So it could be that when you could have like these really great qualities, you stay out of drama, but like if someone pisses you off, it's all over. Like I think I was talking about your bad side a little bit earlier. Like if people got you angry, like not to fuck with you, because you are that type of person to be like whatever, like you're very go with the flow. You could have Piscean within you, but because this is ruled by Neptune, so like I just feel that you are very chill. So when people mess with you, it's like nah, goodbye. With the mountain here, I do think that you're very stable. I think that you can overcome certain obstacles when there needs to be, or you kind of find a different way around these obstacles, being the Hanged Man. I do think that you have this boss attitude with the bear. I think that this person sees that it's attractive. A lot of people see you have that you have like somewhat of an authoritative kind of energy to you. And I think that they also like how it's kind of kept close with the house. Sometimes the bear talks about jealousy too. So that kind of interesting energy is coming out a little bit in this one. But with the house here, you could be, to yourself, or you don't reveal everything. You don't reveal everything about you. You could be very private. You could be very private about your struggles. It could be attracted to this person that you have somewhat of a stoic energy to you. But I'm also getting that they love how you shed light on other people. You hype people up. You encourage people to be about like their special qualities. Like you don't let anyone feel left out. So maybe this is you that's always praising people too. Like they praise you, but you also praise them. You hype each other up. And I think that you're a very open person too. I don't think that you try to have resentment towards people. I feel like you're one of those people that says what they need to say and they're done. And then you just kind of move on. I do think that this person thinks that your music taste is really, really great, and they like that. They like how maybe you are also really good with making music. Like maybe you make your own, maybe you sing, maybe you play some sort of instrument. I do think that they might think you're dreamy, or they like how you journal, or they find it attractive that maybe you've talked about your dream journal before. You like writing it down. They find that attractive. Also, very soon, this talks about making a choice. So I think that you could have a pretty decisive energy about you because you have the Ace of Cups here. So it's like you might know what you want in love, or just in a situation, or what makes you happy, or sparks your interest. Yeah, I'm just getting overall that you are this observant kind of person. And I'm also getting that maybe they find it cute or attractive with the way that you sleep. This person has seen you fall asleep before. Okay, for fire, please. What else is attractive? Pay attention to your health. Yeah, I think that you could be a health nut a little bit. Paying attention to that. August. I'm also getting that you might be like in nutrition, or you know a little bit about nutrition, and I find that attractive, okay? You could be a Leo. You could also be a Virgo. The month of August could have been significant as well. You're on the right path regarding some aspect in your life. Yeah, I think that you are in a specific path in your life. This person kind of sees that you're meant to do great things or bigger things in this life. Pay attention to your finances. You're very about your bag. You're very hardworking, and that's how you get your bag. What else is attractive? No, all of these fell. Okay, so this one says waiting for news, package, or letter. So this person could be waiting waiting for a message from you, but I feel like you're overall just a really great person to talk to. What else is attractive about this person? October, you could be a Scorpio or a Libra, or October is just significant for you guys as well. Lots of months here. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah, I think that they like how you take risks. And I don't think you're that, prideful, even though a lot of people look up to you, or you have this boss energy. Like, you're just very confident rather than prideful. What else is attractive about fire? Involvement with the law. Yeah, I'm getting that they find it attractive that you're a lawyer, or you know about law, or you're into social work, or yeah, they also want to marry you in a romantic or business sense. They want some sort of partnership. Like, you are this really good companion to be with. Deep love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, this person kind of loves you, I think. Maybe this is you that they want a new beginning with, by the way, and come forward. So that's a message for y'all. Take what resonates. Fire ant. There's definitely someone who loves you and will want to commit towards you. So it's interesting. But yeah, that is, I think, what I'm getting for you, pound number 5. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment down below, or subscribe. I appreciate you if you do any of those things. Don't forget to follow my social media accounts if you're interested in pick a card readings or free card pulls. And I should be seeing you in the next one. Hi, pile 6, or the deer. If you chose this pile, let's find out what this person finds attractive about you. So you could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, which is suiting because the deer is actually the Empress card. It could either be Taurus or Libra, but we're going with Taurus today. The deer is basically, like I said, the Empress card. So there's a lot of unconditional love here, and a lot of people look up to you with the deer. You're surrounded by love. You love them. They love you. It's kind of that sense. It could also be that this person finds you as their match. If you identify as an Empress, maybe if you would want to make it as an Emperor, that's fine as well. But usually when people see you as an Emperor or an Empress or whatever, they kind of see you as like a partner in life. But the deer makes a really great friend, a really great mom, a really great father, sister, brother, whatever. They are a really great person to be around. And I think that you make a really comfortable and safe space for everyone. I think you always have a space for everyone, and that's what makes you so attractive to this person. And I think you do it in a very grounding and non-controlling way either. It's very free loving. You think from the heart chakra with all this green here. And there's a little bit of yellows. So it could be like you have a strong sense of your own foundation, your own independence. And I think that you kind of transmute that externally. The love for yourself, you kind of are willing to give that to others as well. A song playing right now is I Will Wait For You by, who do you call this? Of Mice and Men. Monsters and Men? Am I tripping? Mumford and Sons. What am I talking about? How high am I? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. So you have the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the Chariot, woo, the Ace of Swords, Clover, Child, Clouds, Engineer, Athlete, Advocate, Strength, Connect with your ancestors, Love Life, Make the Effort. Ooh. What's going on with this person? I don't know. I could be getting a love message here for you. This could be a love message because I Will Wait For You is by Mumford is one of them songs. Personally reminds me of someone else, but with Deer here, yeah, you could be this ideal person to this person. You even have love life here, so this could be definitely a love interest. But they do see that you could be that fulfillment for them with the 9 of Cups. You know, it could also be that they're attractive to you, or they find you attractive because you have your own happiness as well. You're very independent, like I was talking about. You're very transparent as well. You speak your truth. You're not with the bullshits. However, there is a part of you that is very hidden from the rest of everybody. It's either that you're not admitting something to yourself or something with others. You kind of maybe keep a boundary with people. The Chariot here talks about having that balance. It talks about making that decision or being decisive, taking charge, and that's kind of what you have as well as a Deer. The Empress has a lot of power. They are all of the queens in one, so that would make a lot of sense that you have a lot of these really great qualities coming up right now. A lot of from like different qualities, yeah. You also have like a lot of luck to you, or this person might see you as a person that is like brought down here. Like there's a lot of fortune to you. It's very childlike with you. And I think that with the clouds kind of going away now, it's like that's kind of how it looks like, where it's kind of cleared. So I'm getting that you are very transparent. Like you are not a confusing person. You get what you give, or you get what, yeah. I also think that you could be very fun to party with, though, because the clouds talks about like smoking and drinking, you know, having a cloudy mind because of that. So you could be really, really great with that. Really having fun, partying and stuff. Maybe that's where the child comes in and plays along, you know. But I think that you're overall just a very, yeah, you're like your own force. You don't need really anyone to be there with you. Ability to give, create energy, a practical expression, talent of for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Yeah, so I guess you're resolving issues and complications with certain things, and maybe that's why you have the Ace of Swords here. Maybe this is why I was talking about the clouds walking away. It's because you've probably brought a new idea or a solution here, and I think that it says dedication to extending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, strength, and spirit. Yeah, I think you have really great willpower. You have really great strength. I think you also just empower other people as well. You're an advocate and inspires you to put compassion into action. Yeah, I think that you do a lot of social work. You care about the others around you, and I think that strength is being highlighted once again. So yeah, I think that you just are very powerful, and I think that you make things happen. Like with the with the Nine of Cups here, nines have to do with like wish fulfillment. So I'm definitely getting that you do have a lot of manifestations coming in for you because you are just that bitch, you know. Like I also think that you make an effort in everything that you love or everything that you care about, everyone that you care about in your relationships as well. Um, but I think that this person, or there's a lot of people who court you too with the love life here. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people love you with the deer. So a lot of people see these qualities about you and they want some of that. Connect with your ancestors. I feel like you're very connected with, you know, you might have an altar or your family tree. You could be very connected with just your family as well. You make an effort to hang out with them, to see them, to get to know them. Um, yeah, and I think that you're just a loving spirit, but you had this very childlikeness to you, and then you do have this maturity though. So you're like kind of a mixture of all. Take care of, there will be a loss of material wealth. Yeah, I think you are very careful about your material wealth or like what you do or when you go out, because you're very aware of your material wealth. It says time to act. You're very action oriented, and that's why the Chariot is also here. A change for the better. I see that you've changed quite a lot, and they find that really attractive. Maybe they haven't seen you in a minute, or they just have heard from down the grapevine that you're doing yada yada yada, and you're doing great. You have a lot of psychic abilities, and this person finds that attractive about you. You just know what's up. You know when shit's going down. Wish will not be granted. Someone you know is undependable and sincere. I think that because that fell all three of it, I think that you're fully aware about who is real with you and who is not real with you. You know? Misunderstanding. Yeah. You can call out misunderstandings with your psychic intuition. You know when you call bullshit. And it says need to plan ahead. See, it's like you know things ahead of time. And, most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, I think you try to stay positive as well, too, regardless of what happens. Whether there be changes or unsettling times, maybe that has passed and now you are in a much better place. And that one says, someone is behaving stupidly. So I don't want to get it. It's too far. But like, yeah, maybe you call that bullshit out too. Good advice from a wise person. that's what the deer is. You know, you have that very motherly advice. You've just been through a lot of shit. You're also very intuitive, so you kind of use both to help people out sometimes. And November is very significant, or you're dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. And yeah, so that is kind of the reading for you. That is what they find attractive. Hopefully it made sense and it gave you the clarity that you needed. Please don't forget to like, comment down below, or subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very, very much. And don't forget to follow my social media accounts as well at Space Mama if you're interested in free card pulls or horoscopes. So yeah, that is all I have. Thank you for tuning in and choosing me to be your reader. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!